I'll never catch him while I'm this small. Why, curious butterflies.
You mean bread and butterflies?
Oh, yes, of course.
I gotta hype myself up like this for intros because I feel very awkward. And hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Paulina. Thank you so much for being here with me today. That's my little kitty cat. His name is Oreo. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. Please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking on the notification bell right next to it. That way you get notified every single time that I upload. In today's video, I will be showing you how to get this look, how to recreate this look. I feel like this is the perfect summer makeup. Summer is almost coming to an end, but if you want to go out with a bang, then you need this look, period. I'm like really living for it. I feel like my camera's maybe not capturing this eye makeup the best, but it's very simple. I love the fox eye eyeliner. It's very trendy right now and I'm here for it. I'm loving it. I'm living it. This lip combo is everything. Everything. I fucking love it. This is a very dewy, glowy look. Perfect for summer. Perfect to end the summer because pretty soon we're going to be transitioning into fall makeup and I'm going to miss the bronzy goddesses. If you want to learn how to recreate this makeup look, keep on watching. Let's get it started. All right guys, let's get right into the tutorial. First things first, skin prep. You already know skin prep is like super important. I'm gonna count the times that I say like. You know you're from El Paso when you say like every other sentence. Skin prep is super important because it sets the foundation to how your makeup is going to apply. So first things first, my skin feels super dry right now because I just got out of the shower and I washed it with my CeraVe facial cleanser. I didn't realize how much it strips my face of its natural oils. I feel super dry. So for instant hydration, I'm just gonna spritz my face. This one is the Thayer's facial mist. Feels so good. I'm gonna let that dry. Pat it in, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna go in with my Naturium vitamin C serum. I just bought this one. I normally use a vitamin C serum, but not this particular kind. One pump should do the trick. It's not enough to just apply it to your skin. You gotta really massage it in. There's this makeup artist that I really love, and he always says when he's applying his skin prep products, he always says that he's waking up the skin so that it can look youthful and glowy. So that's what I like to think of when I'm applying the products to my face. And next I'm gonna go in with my moisturizer. I use Bad Witch by Triple Goddess Goods. This is actually locally made by SK the Witch on Instagram and I love it. It is so hydrating. It's completely natural, right? So it has a bunch of herbs and oils. So it doesn't have like a sweet scent or anything. It smells just earthy. It's not an unpleasant scent, but it's not pleasant either. And lastly, I'm gonna go with my SPF. This one's SPF 15, which is not a lot, but the sun's gonna go down soon. So just for the purposes of this video, I'm gonna apply SPF. Always. SPF always. Oh my god, did anybody notice I got a nose piercing? I also did something else. Some of my friends are like, Paulina, are you going through a midlife crisis? And no, I'm not going through a midlife crisis. I just want to live life to the fullest. My body is a canvas. I'ma paint it how I want it. I also did this. I got a tooth gem. Who is she? Don't ask me why. I just thought it was a good idea. I went in to get my teeth whitened and she's like, hey, I have these tooth gems available. Would you like one? And I'm like, you know what? Let's fucking do it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera because I already have a video on how to do my eyebrows. So if you want to check that out, I'll link it in the description box. But I'll be right back. All right, so my eyebrows are done. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. So I'm going for a dewy look. So my skin is nice and moisturized. I'm gonna prime my face with the Milani Bright Side Illuminating Primer. This also has vitamin C and provitamin B5. Love it. Gives your skin a nice glowy finish. A little goes a long way with primer. You don't have to like overdo it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but my skin's already getting that nice glow. So foundation to pair with a brightening illuminating primer would obviously be an illuminating foundation or a radiant foundation, and I'm gonna go in with NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the color Barcelona. So when applying foundation, you want to start with a very small amount first. That way you see how it comes on, and then if you need more coverage, you can build it up. It's always better to build up than to have to take it all off and start over because you went too hard on your first application. Usually one pump of this actually makes me look a little cakey, so I'm gonna do about half a pump, and I'm just gonna put it on the back of this. So you see, one pump is very little. I like to apply my foundation with a brush. It gives you a more airbrushed finish. And this one is the Be Bella foundation in NG318. It's like my perfect match. You can't even see it. And you want to go all the way up to your eyes, even though we are going to be applying concealer. But when you apply foundation under your eyes, you don't need to apply as much concealer, which again, the less product, the less cakier you're gonna look. Really buff it into your skin. Oh my god, that's my cat back there. Can you guys see him? He's still a kitten. He's not even a year old, so he's about a year old. So he's still very playful, always fucking getting into things. So I really take my time when buffing in my foundation because skin is everything, you guys. I have not reapplied or anything. Whatever's left on the brush is what I'm gonna use on my forehead because personally, I don't need a lot of coverage on my forehead. I have some scars from my teenage acne days. I don't really have like blemishes, or I do have that one pimple that I just got like a couple days ago. And I haven't gotten a pimple on my forehead in years. So I was like, what the hell is going on, brother? I feel pretty comfortable and confident in my coverage. Like I said, you want your skin to look like skin, so just that one pump is more than enough. Now for concealer, we're going to be using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This is a multi-use concealer. I'm in the shade Honey Miel. So I'm gonna apply my concealer here in the center. Are you going or not? And then up here and over here, and then I apply a little bit under here to blend it out. Typically most people like to use a blending what are they called, a blending sponge, a beauty blender. What the fuck, dude? I be having mad brain farts lately. I've just been all about brushes. So like for the bottom part, I like to use this big fluffy brush. This is the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush, and then I will go in with this one. This is a Sephora brush. I don't know the number or the style because I got it such a long time ago. Like, look, everything's faded off completely. For the bottom, I'm gonna go in right here. It's very fast acting, you know, it covers a lot of ground, so you don't have to take forever. Oh, and I didn't tell you guys, but if you notice, I put the concealer here and I lift it. You want to give your face a lifted effect, a more youthful effect. On the inside, I'm just going right here. Oh, I look crazy. Side first. I like to put concealer here to really accentuate my lip. Dude, look, the concealer on my forehead already oxidated and looks exactly like my skin. Wow, I might have to go in with a different concealer to brighten it up. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So that was just to get some coverage under my eyes because I do have dark circles. I think it's just genetic. I've always had dark circles. But I'm gonna go with the e.l.f. Hydration Camo Concealer Satin Finish in the shade Medium Peach. But for this one, I'm only gonna apply a dot here and a dot here because I'm not using it for coverage. I'm using it for brightening. To set my under eyes, I'm gonna use a Laura Mercier setting powder. Again, I want this look to be very dewy and glowy, skin-like, so I am not gonna apply a lot. Like literally there's nothing on the lid of this. And then I even dust off the excess because there was a trend once where you needed to bake your under eyes, but I feel like a little goes a long way. And I'm just gonna be applying it under my eyes. That way it doesn't mattify my entire face. So what setting powder does, if you didn't know, it prevents your concealer and your foundation from creasing. If you've never used setting powder, then you might have noticed how your concealer sometimes crease, like in your fine lines under your eyes, or maybe your smile lines. If you notice creasing, it's because you need to set that shit, girl. I'm not gonna pick up any more product, but I'm just gonna go over the places where I applied my concealer, just because I have oily skin, so I know if I don't set it, my makeup will move and any little touch, my makeup will come right off. To bronze my skin, I'm gonna be using the Morphe M177 brush, and I'm gonna be using the Too Faced, I forgot this one. I think it's just like the chocolate. It's so old. Look, I don't even have, see, you see right there, you instantly add some. I'm gonna go on this. To bronze up the forehead. If you have a big forehead, I feel like this is an essential step to kind of make your forehead appear a little bit smaller. But even if you don't have a big forehead, I feel like you can do that. You can get away with bronzing your forehead, just not too much, because then your forehead's gonna shrink completely. So just a little bit to kind of sculpt the face. I feel like a cream contour with this type of look would look really pretty, but I actually don't own any cream contour sticks. I'm also gonna get my jawline to chisel that up. You see how instantly took away my double chin? Brujeria. This is brujeria. This is why men call us catfishers. And what about it? We're gonna go in with the Milani Cosmetics. Fuck is this called? I'm sorry, I can't read the name. It's the number 04. A really pretty shiny bronzer. And we're gonna dab that on the high points of our face. So right up here. Love her. Love her, love her. I went in on the bridge of my nose. All right, and then now I'm gonna add some blush. For looks like this, I've been liking using cream blushes. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Cheek Heat in the shade 10 Rosé Brulee. I'm gonna put a very little bit just to add some color. I'm gonna put some like this, and then I'm gonna go in with my blush brush. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're all done with the face, so I'm gonna move on to the eyes. For the eyes, since this look is really focused on your face, on your skin, I'm not gonna go too crazy with my eyes. I'm gonna do a neutral shade, and then I'm gonna attempt to do a winged out kind of like fox eye look, but very subtle, very neutral. And I'm gonna go in with a Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm gonna go in with the color Salted Caramel. And this color is gonna be all over my lid. I bring it in all the way into my nose area to give myself that natural contour. This is a Morphe brush. As you can see, it's like really big. It's a really big fluffy brush. This is from the Jaclyn Hill collection, brush number JH30. I love this brush because you can cover so much ground with this brush. In the same palette, I'm gonna be using the color Semi Sweet. It's this like chocolatey brown right here. It's not too dark, not too light, just what I want, because I don't want it to be too intense. You're gonna want to follow your bottom lash line. So if it goes that way, you want to follow it. If your eyes are lifted, you want to go that way. So I'm gonna follow my bottom lash line and go up this way. From the top of that, you want to create a little triangle going this way. So when you're doing your eyeliner, you want to look ahead. You don't want to go like this. You don't want to go like this. You want to look ahead to make sure that you can see what it's actually going to look like in real life action. For the inner corner, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to follow the natural shape of my eye. Oh, for my inner corner, I'm using the MAC 209 brush, which is a very small, it's like a precision eyeliner brush, so it works perfect for getting into these tight corners like that. So go about there, and then from the top you want to connect it. See how my eyes like hooded all the way? I need to go over that to make sure that it doesn't look crazy. And then from there you just fill in this bad boy. So there's that. I'm gonna go in with the inner corner now as well. All right, it's not perfect, but honestly, sis, I don't want to risk it and mess it up by trying to fix it. So if you notice, I didn't put eyeliner all over here because then it's gonna make my eye look like rounded and then up. I want the effect to just look. So eyeliner here and eyeliner there, and you're good to go. This is a very soft look too, so I don't need to apply more eyeliner than I already have. I'm gonna go ahead and make it even softer by kind of diffusing this out a little bit. think we're good to go. Now I'm gonna apply mascara. For my mascara, I'm gonna use the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I'm obsessed with this mascara. I love it. Coating your lashes before you apply falsies gives you that extra depth. That way it doesn't look weird. It allows your falsies to look more cohesive with your natural lash. Okay, we're almost done, you guys. We're almost off to the last step. So for lashes, I am gonna be using style Sophia from my own beauty brand, Oniric Beauty. This style is perfect because it flares at the end and it's not dramatic or anything. It's perfect for everyday wear. I'm just gonna pop it on at the end of my lash. That way it gives that extra lift. I went and grabbed an old pair that I had already trimmed. That way I don't have to cut a new pair. So I trim the lash about a quarter of the way. So normally the lash goes right here and it extends all the way over here. But I cut it 3/4 of the way, maybe a little bit past the half point of my eye. That way the eyelash is focused on the outer corner, just like the eyeliner, and it sits there nice and pretty. When you're applying your lashes, you want to put a nice thin layer of adhesive on your lash and wait 30 seconds to a minute. That way your glue gets nice and tacky, because if you put it on instantly right after you applied the glue, it's just gonna slide all over your lash line, and you don't want that. If you wait for it to be a little tacky, then it's just gonna pop right on, super easy. I feel like maybe on camera it doesn't look, from far you can see how it did that whole thing. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh no, what did I do? All right, let's apply the other one and then I'll fix the whole eyeliner situation. I don't know what I just did. It's like looking lifted this way. You know what? Not everything's perfect. We gotta work with what we got sometimes. That's me. I'm always working with what I have. You know what? For as much as I love makeup, I don't have a lot of it. I mean, I have a lot of it compared to my friends, but I'm comparing myself to girls who like do makeup for a living or are just beauty influencers. Like, they have a shit ton of makeup and I don't really be having makeup like that. But my next video, I want to do a little Ulta haul or a drugstore makeup haul, where I just do a whole video on a whole new face on either drugstore or high-end beauty products. You guys let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see, or any particular look that you would like for me to do. I honestly love YouTube, you guys. I really enjoy the creative process when it comes to editing. Filming, I'm still a little bit uncomfortable, so if this is like a little bland to you, I'm sorry. I'm just not as comfortable in front of the camera yet. Just giving tutorials, giving instructions, that's just not my forte. I've always said that I'm not a very good public speaker, and I hate that I tell myself that, because your thoughts become your reality, and if I think that about myself, then that's how it's always going to be. So I try to tell myself that I'm a good speaker and that I can do it, but I'm still working on it, so please bear with me. It'll get better, I promise. Anyway, God, I went on a little tangent. Let me apply this lash. And a little trick I did for my lash, usually when you apply your lashes, you want to apply them right at your lash line, but towards the end, just flick it up a little bit. Like, it doesn't have to be right on your lash line. You could just kind of do it straight. That way it sits on your lash line. I mean, it sits on your eye kind of flat and giving you, again, that lifted effect. I'm sorry, I'm all getting out of camera. There we have it. Now we're almost done with the look. We just got to do the lips and we are done. So I'm going in with my KKW Beauty lip liner pencil in the nude 1.5. I fucking love these these lip liners. They are buttery smooth and they go on so easy. And she has come out with the best nude range. I need to get more. I also have the nude 0.5, which is a little pinkier. This one's more nude neutral, so I want to use it because obviously I don't have a lot of color. I don't overline my lips too much, but I do like to add a little dimension. And because I don't want this lip to be completely nude, I'm gonna go ahead and add the KKW 0.5 lip liner in the center to add a little bit of pink color. We love her. I was a little sloppy with it, but it's fine. Honestly, kind of ready to be done with this tutorial because I have to go pick up my daughter. And I just bought this lip gloss from Maybelline. I love me some drugstore makeup, you guys. This is the Lifter Gloss with hyaluronic acid and just hyaluronic acid in the color Silk 004. Oh my god, it looks so pretty, and I think it already has color in it, so she's gorgeous. Wow. Oh my god, this is such a pretty color. We love her. Perfect. This is just the color I needed for this neutral ass look. I'm done. We're done. So this is the final look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you like these type of videos, leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and let me know what you thought. Any suggestions, comments, concerns, whatever, slide in my DMs. As always, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next video. Toodles. Hey.